because cooking is a basic life skill everybody should have, whether you're a man
one day
or a woman.
Be on your own.
Yes, you were brought up knowing that you're going to serve a man someday. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Nello here again as always. Why did I say it like that? Anyways, welcome to my channel, guys. You guys can see the beautiful face we have today in our midst. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, welcome to our channel.
They already know you, Sha. They already know that this is my mother-in-law.
Grandma again.
Yes. At this point, I think we've done so many videos, and she has been the one bringing up topics like, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. I'm like, yes, that's the spirit. Let's do it. So today's topic, tell them what we're going to be discussing.
Well,
she was the one that came up with the topic.
Today we are discussing the girl child.
Exactly, the girl child. Basically, that explains it all. So the girl child and the transition from generations to what we have today and where we hope to be, hope to reach in future. Yes, I love this topic. I love this topic so much. I feel like it's going to be very educative and just eye-opening for a lot of us. So just stay tuned to the end to hear what we have to say, okay? Okay, so where do we start? I should start? I feel like you always have to start because you start from what it meant to be a girl child then we'll now transition to now. Then I'll talk about myself and maybe how I'm raising my own kids as well. So yeah,
girl child then. They are nobody.
Hey, the beginning of this video is not even looking sweet already. They were nobody.
It's always the boys. You know,
like as a parent then, not by then, I don't even mean her time. I mean the generation before her, like her father's time and mothers and all those kind of people. Like, what did it mean to be a girl child like then? What was like their role or importance in a family?
Girl,
this as in you're tired even before talking.
Because their role wasn't anything to write home about, you know. It's just like the mother now.
Yeah.
You know. Housework, things like that.
So the girl's job was to help her mother in doing housework,
to help her mother in the house. Even farms. Some mothers take their children to
farm. Yeah. And then so when the girls are going to market and farm, what were the boys doing?
At times, some will stay and play. But some do go to the farm as well. But they are not much. It's not compulsory for them.
It wasn't compulsory then.
And in terms of education,
that's another thing.
The girl child
doesn't get education. But if they were to educate someone, they will only educate the male.
It's a male child they will educate. The girl child will one day marry
and just become a housewife and do housework and go to farm. And do nothing else with her life.
So if they want to educate, it's a male child that they will educate. But in a place that maybe there's means of educating all of them, all of them can go to school. But they lay more
emphasis and importance on educating the male
one. If the girl might even maybe one way or the other, the money wasn't forthcoming. It's the girl that will withdraw from school
so that they
and even work with the parents, to train the
male child,
the boys. So
we have
like that in those days.
We've actually come a long way. Then now transitioning to your time, like when you were a child, how was it? How did things get better then?
Much better, because everybody, both male boy,
children and the female
the
ones.
male and the female, they go to school.
But then I feel like one thing that was still the same was when it comes to work and house chores. Then it was still
only for the women. The girl, that will help in the house,
kitchen,
in the house work. The boys do help their fathers. At times.
Because the thing is that fathers now started becoming more hardworking. In the sense, I feel like in the olden days, like we'll have a video that we talked about this. So if you guys can check it out if you've not watched that one. where we were basically saying that men, even though they were farmers then, they were not really farming. It was their wives that were farming for them. So they were mainly at home doing nothing.
Yes.
So I want to believe that when it was your turn, like when you were a kid, your father and their generation, they became more hardworking and more involved in providing.
Of course.
So their male kids were now helping them out, while the women were helping, the female ones were helping the mothers. But even at that, it was still like this whole thing that is still a problem today, these gender roles. It was so bad then. There was just some jobs that it's only women that will do this one, and it's only women, and then it's only men that will do this one, and then it's only men. There was nothing like, oh, a woman can do this and a man can do this, or what a man can do, a woman can do better. If you say that one, then they will slap your mouth. I'm sure. Then how was it different when you were raising your girls?
They are both equal. Boys and I have 2 girls.
Yeah.
And
4 boys.
They are all equal. Their education was the same. All of them they read to master's level. So.
But like around the house is my focus. Yeah, because when it comes to education now, we all go to school.
Around the house, everybody have their own duties. You share, division of labor. You share the works to them. But cooking is the girls that does the cooking.
Yeah,
not that the boys doesn't know how to cook. But the girls do the cooking in the house. I do the cooking, and I have the girls to help me when I'm cooking.
Okay, so you never involved the boys in cooking?
No.
I don't even think then it was that common. Yeah, I know that later on it wasn't that common then.
Because when your husband now...
when you say your husband now, it took me a second to realize you're talking about your son.
When he entered when he traveled to Scotland for masters, he couldn't cook. Then the younger ones, Kene, Ifena and all that, they were at home.
So you now started teaching them because of the fact that my husband could not cook.
I taught them how to.
Because cooking is...
Imagine, Obi will go from...
Yes, I know. Obi is my sister-in-law. Leicester. Obi was
to cook for her. To cook for him.
Yeah, she used to travel. He was lucky that they were both in the UK at the same time.
I felt bad, though. I felt bad.
Are you serious? That you didn't teach him how to cook?
I didn't teach him how to cook. So the younger ones, started teaching them.
Because Ifena is an amazing cook.
Wow.
He cooks for us. I'll never forget that fried rice. Yes. I'll never forget that fried rice he made that Christmas. Was it 2008 Christmas? That's time I went to Neri.
When once he comes back, when one is home, the kitchen is his.
Are you serious? So at least your own is better. You learned from your mistakes and you quickly changed it before they all left the house. Because cooking is a basic life skill everybody should have, whether you're a man
one day
or a woman.
You will be on your own.
Yes, especially for men that move out of the house earlier than women and start working hard and living alone and striving for themselves. I mean, a lot of women...
it's like that when your girls are maybe first.
Yes,
second, third. When
true.
They are, but if
like in my case, it can't be because Kobe is almost 5 years older than Adana. I wouldn't expect Adana to be in the kitchen at 5 years and Kobe at 10 years is in the parlor playing. It's not possible now. It's the older one that will have to come and help
when they are older.
Yeah. But me, I'm happy I actually have boys before girls now.
I did U-turn and
and changed it quickly.
And the younger ones, they
learned. So now, because bringing up, like me personally, I know that I'm going to bring up my own kids to be chefs. Like, when I mean correct chefs, don't worry. Anybody that married them in the future will come and thank me.
Kene can cook.
Yes, Kene tries. He lives alone in America. He tries. But, because I know, Kene, I had Kaito in my brother-in-law's house, which is this Kene we're talking about. He's the baby of the house. I'm older than him, just in case we're wondering. He's our baby. Yes, I had Kaito then, and I know that he had food, like, even though when we came, he just relaxed and we just started cooking. Of course, he was so happy. But anyways, you changed it on time. So Francis is the only person that escaped this whole thing. Because till today, my husband, what we can say that he's very, very good at. The other day he was supposed to cook catfish pepper soup for us. He ended up not cooking it. And well, from time to time he used to cook indomie Nah, stew, make stew. Cooking is not a strong suit, as in, I'm not even going to lie. But the good thing is, he married a chef because I love cooking and I don't even like people helping me when I'm cooking. So it balances out that way. But now I feel like the way I'm bringing up my kids, even though in my marriage or in my generation, our time, there are still things, even me as a person, I consider as gender roles. Okay, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't mean that it's good, then again, it doesn't mean that it's bad. Sometimes it's good to differentiate. It's just like saying men are not nurturers. I know there's always an argument on social media
It's
that
just for them to learn, to know
yeah, to know how to
in
do it, but
case,
yes, exactly,
because their sister will not always be
be
there
there.
with
No, I'm
them.
just talking about like gender roles in the sense that there are some things that will continue to be gender roles, okay? Like having a baby, taking care of babies at night and stuff. Your husband can wake up and help. It's not a problem. Your husband can help you, but your husband can never breastfeed for you. Your husband can never be able to take care of that child, nurture that child the way a mother would. Like there's a reason God made us that way. Okay, this is always an argument. When like me personally, when my husband is sleeping at night, to be honest, sometimes I just look at him like you don't know what you're enjoying. Like sometimes I even kick him out, wake up, and he wakes up. I don't need him to help me do anything, but don't sleep. At least stay awake and be gisting me while
What
at
of
that night
what
awake.
of what of if it's the type that will tell you, please carry this baby to
No, that's a whole new
to
conversation.
another room?
Yeah, it's people's reality. Like I've gotten messages that people say that they
that he will go to work tomorrow. Now,
yes, it's
no,
people's
please
reality. But you know the
carry.
funny thing, it depends on the man, how the man was still brought up, okay, and the kind of person the man is. Like when you were having kids, were you sleeping in another room with the children while your husband ahead? So they didn't see that growing up. So they don't. I don't have to put it too fast. It's not even normal. I'm always the one. Sometimes I would want to, now, that I want to run away from the room and say that I just want to go and stay somewhere in peace and quiet and just be on my own. So that when I wake up, I just do everything on my own. But Francis is always like, "Where are you going? Come, just stay here. Come, I will off the TV. No problem. I will do this. No problem. Come, let's stay together." So I feel like he knows that it's just the right thing to do, just sleeping
And
together.
it's good.
And
It
it's
helps
good.
marriage.
Yeah, to be honest, me sometimes I don't want to sleep together. I just want to go and have my peace in another room and just stay there and take care of the child. I'm not even, this. I'm not even going to lie. But point is now, or from your generation, people started bringing up male children and female children equally per se. Like it wasn't perfect then. It's still not even perfect now, but things started getting better. Things started getting better. Like when you go to the village today, you still see when there is a gathering of. Just imagine if, let's say, me, my cousins, all of us sitting there, the boys not tell me, Chinelo, that kind of thing. Meaning, didn't you people cook anything? Go and bring food for me. I will slap somebody that day. You will tell me if I'm the one that gave birth to you. That if I was born in this life to come and serve you food. So I'm just saying now it's more like it's even the boys that will, no. The good thing I like about this generation is they don't say go and cook again and bring. More like they will even order the food, order the chicken, order the peppered meat, order everything and come, let's eat, because they know that nobody was born to serve them. So it just depends on how people were brought up. For my kids, when it comes to roles in the house, there's nothing like boy and girl. We are all equals here. You dress your bed, she dress her bed. You cook, she'll cook. Like once you get to the age of doing things, you sweep, this person will sweep, and you wash plates, this person will just when you finish, wash your plates. When you finish, wake up, dress your bed. Because it's little things, but it will make such a big difference in their lives when they grow. But yeah, the girl child of today is definitely more lucky than the girl child of 50 years ago. I can't even imagine if I was born in that generation. I feel like maybe I wouldn't even be thinking of it this way, to be normal. Like, and they didn't even have a say then. Could you even complain if they were doing all these things to you then?
You can't complain because it's what you are expected to
do. You were brought up knowing that you're going to serve a man someday. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Hey, imagine the purpose of your life being to just grow up, get old, go and serve a man. After serving your father, you go and serve the man and you die serving people. That was another form of slavery. Low-key, another form of slavery.
Even now that from my set to now that we are fulfilling that Bible, a woman should be the man's helpmate.
Yes.
A woman should be a helpmate to the man. But in those days, it wasn't like that. The woman was the slave,
not
for the man.
A helpmate. And people forget mate, helpmate though. Anyways, I'm happy that we've come far
And yeah, we've come far, and we are still going.
And we're still going back because we're still not perfect. The thing is, the world keeps changing, especially not. And when it comes to the girl child, it's not even just in marriages. In the workplace, women
In
are cheated
workplace,
more.
yes.
They are underpaid.
And
They overwork
there
and
are
underpaid.
some some works that that is exclusively for men, but it's not like that now.
It's not
Women
like that
can
now.
do
Women can do anything. Women are
Women can
managers,
do anything.
CEOs, employing men older than
Yes.
them and paying them and teaching them. And women are just more empowered now. And that is all thanks to education.
And they even
You can never
they
underestimate
even do
education.
it more better than
Men, what a man can do, a woman can do better. It's a fact, okay?
Yes.
But we thank God that we're all educated now, that we know better. Clearly, we're not all educated. There are still a lot of organizations fighting for women education, not just women and men. Because when you educate
And a lot of
one
community
yes,
do that.
people should
A
also learn to
lot.
educate both genders, no matter what the topic is, no matter what you're trying to
Even
educate
if
them
the
on.
girl will marry and live in her husband's house, still educate her.
Yes.
So that when she gets there, she will find herself.
Exactly, not just
She will
stay to
find
serve.
herself.
That's why when some people are being maltreated, you see people going through physical violence, different things, but they don't know
will
better. They
just stay
can't
because
leave.
they don't know what to do.
Yeah, they don't know what
They
to
were
do because
not
they were not
equipped.
educated on that and they're not well equipped. Exactly. There are so many organizations working so hard to educate people. While I'm talking about this, let me just talk about my friend's NGO real quick. So it's called Education for Purpose, okay? And what they do is educate street children, not just educate them, they educate them, they clothe them, they provide for them, they do like programs for those of them that can't get into school. They do street teaching for them. They're just so involved in their lives so much. I'm going to put their Instagram on the screen and the link to their website in my description. Please, you guys, if you can, please, 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 I beg in the name of God, check it out. They do amazing work. When I say amazing work, I personally know the person that owns this NGO and she has like the best heart. Noel is amazing. Like, to be honest, I've met very few people in this life with the kind of heart that she does. So it's really be amazing if you guys can just support this NGO in any way you can, as little as you can. 200 naira, 1000 naira, 500 naira, 5k, $1, $10, whatever it is, however way you can support this NGO, please do support it because we all know the importance of education. Okay, they pay these kids school fees, they pay lesson teachers, they pay for their food, for their clothing, they do a lot, and most of the work she does now is out of pocket. I'm not even going to lie, it's out of pocket. So please, 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 you guys should just try and check it out. It's called Education for Purpose. I will link it in my description box and their Instagram, website, everything. Yes, please, I beg you guys, this is something that's really, really important to me. I don't come out here and say it a lot, but it's something that's important to me. Educating kids and just taking care of kids, like their well-being, like helping mothers with sick kids and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to put it out there for you guys, for some of you that might want to help.
A girl child does not have an inherit anything
Inheritance
from her
father. They don't mean every single Igbo family, but it's just like generally speaking.
Generally speaking, the girl child receives nothing
from the
no
father.
Inheritance from the father. All the inheritance
goes to the male children. You guys,
it's very unfair
and just ridiculous.
It's not good.
Even some of these men, their sons, less educated, have less sense, less able to manage the family business, like just less in every single way. They will still rather give it to that boy than to give it to the girl that deserves it, or even share it.
Everything.
Yes. Or even share it. Compared to Yoruba, I want to talk about Yoruba.
The Yorubas, it's not like that for them.
Yeah.
All the children, both male and female, they will receive something from the father. You see a Yoruba man, maybe he has only one building.
Yeah.
And that building, he will share the rooms.
Yeah.
All the children, both male and female, they'll have their own rooms. Yeah. That's why when if you live in some houses, you have about maybe four, five. If it's a 5-bedroom
flat,
you have 5 landlords.
Yeah.
Because they have all the children have. And even if they are girls, they are boys, they just have everything equal. That's
Yeah.
how it's supposed to
That's
be.
how it's supposed
Because
to
you
be.
don't know, the girl might go to her husband's house and, you know,
Maybe the husband will not have enough, and
the
the
girl
could
will
have
be
easily
suffering
helped.
there,
Yes.
begging,
Mm-hmm.
begging from the siblings.
Yeah.
Maybe she might be the senior, most senior.
But
She'll be
she don't get
begging from
anything. Younger
the younger
brothers.
brothers. It's not
Actually,
good
it's
at
common
all.
with Igbo people.
It's
It's
not
common with
good.
Igbo people. I feel like
Eh?
not definitely not every single
Even
family,
if you
but
don't
it's very
share
common.
everything equal, at least have
Give them
something for the
something.
girl child to fall
Yeah.
back to.
Yeah.
In case he goes to her husband's house and doesn't have anything,
Yeah.
to fall back on that thing and, maybe grow from there or something like that,
Yeah.
than leaving her just like that.
True. I know.
And at times you will everything to the male,
First, sometimes
to
even the
the male.
first son
They will just squander
squander it.
everything.
Sometimes some men can have seven boys, and the first one will get 60-70% of everything, and then the other ones will just share it.
Just share it.
What's the point? So, like, really, what's the point of your life's work of suffering for you to die and kids
I
will still
wonder.
suffer? But yeah, like, it's very, 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 very unfair. I know that definitely it's not every single family that do this. Like, a lot of men actually divide their wealth
Yeah,
equally among their kids.
even
But
if it's
a lot
not
of the
equal,
families still do
at
that.
least you give the girls something.
Something.
The thing is that even okay, like all these massing properties for the children. Those children might even be richer than
Yes, of
the
course.
parents.
Of course. And that's our prayer.
Most of Igbo men, they amass wealth for the children, and they will not eat.
Yeah, true.
They will not eat. At the end of the day,
they die suffering.
They die suffering.
But they acquired so many
that
things for their kids. And those kids, most of the time, let's say all these lands in the village and places, they don't care.
They don't care.
They'll grow and move abroad, marry white woman, start living there, sell all those property, use it and do something abroad. Oh my god, you guys, we've had fun actually chatting today. We've had fun. I feel like we've talked for long enough. Let me know your thoughts about this whole thing that we just talked about. What you think about the way women are treated against how men are treated, how we are doing better in this society right now, and what we can still do to improve it. Okay? Yes. But it was nice having grandma here on our channel today. I'm so fond of calling her grandma because last now grandma up and down that we hear in this house. Grandma this, grandma this, grandma this, grandma this. But yes, it was nice having you here today. Thank you so much for always coming back, always pushing me. Let's go and make this video. Let's go and make this video. You guys, let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Okay, I'm begging you. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and all that good stuff.
Please subscribe.
Yes. And we'll see them when in our next one.
In
Yeah,
our next video.
okay. Bye guys.
Bye.